City Rockettes, and we're here to help celebrate the holidays on the Wendy Williams Show. How you doing?
It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, American Idol icon Adam Lambert dishing on Life After Idol and kicking off Wendy's gift grab. Plus, the legendary Radio City Rockettes high step into the holidays. And Wendy's got all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
I'm glad that the Rockettes are here. I'm glad that you're watching. They'll be performing a little bit later on in the show. Listen, I've got so many things I have to share with you. You know, Jennifer Lopez and Casper were spotted ring shopping. Amanda Bynes is back to her bizarro world ways. And Demi Moore got catty in Miami. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Everybody. So, you know, the weekend is always a weekend, but not over until the Housewives of Atlanta. I have got to tell you, last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta was so good. I didn't just watch it at 10. I stayed up to midnight and watched it again. I can't. The ladies took their men and they all went to Anguilla. Well, first of all, I must tell you, Nene, you and Greg were just so good together last night. I never saw you play. I never saw you be so soft and pink and warm to Greg, not even in the first season when we first met you, so that was terrific. Candy, I'm still not believing in you and Todd. I am looking at him with the side eye and you with the cider eye. And Kenya. Kenya took her flirting with Phaedra's husband, Apollo, to a whole nother level. And you know, when she was here on our show a few weeks ago, I asked Kenya about this flirting with Apollo because we saw it all in the previews. And she says that it was the other way around, that Apollo was actually flirting with her. Well, after watching last night, Kenya, with behavior like this, you're never gonna get a man. For more than 24 hours. Let's watch together, and then you be the judge. Roll it.
Okay, get in the pool.
Very poor taste. I don't like stuff like that.
It's okay, we're having fun.
What is going on?
Everybody knows that it is inappropriate to be touching anybody's man, let alone their husband.
I don't think I was flirting with Apollo. I hope I wasn't.
I'm sorry, there was nothing about you last night that was likable from a woman's standpoint, except when you were speeding in the boat, because I know when you told the other girls hold on to their weaves, that was secret dig because your hair is real. I know, I get it. but I must say, so Kenya pushed him in the pool, and then he picked her up, and I saw you slide your hand across her booty. Okay, that was a technical foul. And then when Phaedra showed up the next morning and she had that thong on, the height of bad taste. Really? There's no competing with Kenya, because at the end of the day, she could have taken off every stitch of clothing and just shut down the whole island. Her body is sick. But The entire time that Kenya up here was doing all this flirting with Apollo and being inappropriate, her man Walter was sitting right there watching it all. And to me, Walter's in on the joke. Like, I ain't marrying you today, tomorrow, or ever. And judging by your behavior, Kenya, neither will any other man. That is not how, you need to keep it going. Keep it going, you're fun to watch, but probably that's about it. Thank you, Housewives. All right, so now, this romance with Demi Moore. Remember last week we were telling you that she's got this new 26-year-old bang. His name is Vito Snovel. Well, it's over as fast as it started. Okay, so Page 6 is reporting this morning that Vito broke it off with Demi in Miami. He broke it off with her. More commentary on that in just a moment, but I just want to get the whole story out there for you. Okay, so sources say that he wants to be taken seriously in the art world. As you know, there's the big art exhibit going on in Miami right now, and this is an artist's time to shine. And he wants to be seen as a serious artist. He doesn't want to be seen as someone who dates celebrities. And he was also very upset with Demi for coming down to party in Miami while he was trying to work. And here she is partying. Remember, we showed you, yes, girlfriends got on a romper. And look, and Lenny Kravitz is moved to the side like, really, Demi? And she's like, come on, Lenny, get up and dance. He's like, sit down, Demi, sit down. But did you hear about this part? All right, first of all, about the part of him breaking up with her, this 26-year-old. On account of we're all in the same age group, you know, between 45 and 55, it's all the same. They're not supposed to break up with us. We're supposed to dismiss them. That's number one. So, like, I'm embarrassed because, you know, on account of she's beautiful and she's wealthy and she might be a little cuckoo, but still, he's 26. 26-year-old men don't dump us. We're supposed to dump them. So, Demi, I'm sorry to hear about getting dumped by that boy. But you know, Demi, your bizarro ways continue to follow you around Miami because according to Page 6, or excuse me, according to the New York Post, Demi was spotted while in Miami with a stray cat. Okay, she found a cat somewhere in the street right before going into an exclusive Chanel dinner and brought the cat into the dinner with her. And eyewitnesses saying that she was caressing and petting the cat through the entire meal. And the word is now Demi's 3 daughters are really concerned for their mom. And now is probably the time because really when you have like 3 daughters and you're Demi Moore, you're supposed to be Kris Kardashian. Just like, you're supposed to be your girls' everything. And that little one in the middle, she always looks like she's up to something. That's the youngest. And then the one on the other side was the one caught drinking in the subway here in New York, right? In Union Square. And then the one with the red hair, she's allegedly drinking in the subway in Union Square. And then the one with the red hair's got this new boyfriend who she's only been with for like 6 months. And I've been reading in the magazine that allegedly she wants to run off and marry this guy. So perhaps this is all to escape the obvious, which is, you know, mommy dearest, who, Demi, you need to get yourself together for your girls. And we're still watching and we wish you well. So another older woman who's, you know, with the younger man, Casper and Jennifer Lopez. Well, Jennifer is now revealing more intimate details about her love life with Casper. By the way, this is such a beautiful dress. On anybody else, it might look really matronly and make you look really old, but that's sex appeal and classy. You look good. You look good. So now, Jennifer recently spoke to the people at HollywoodLife.com about her relationship with Casper, and she says that she was attracted to him initially because of his fearless quality and that he's great with her twins. But, and about her future with Casper, this is what she says. I now believe in the fairy tale more than ever. I believe in happily ever after with love. It's nice when someone comes along and it works. It's great. I'm lucky to have someone in my life now who understands my family and accepts them. This is like the same line she gives for every new relationship she's in. But you know what? At the end of the day, Jennifer Lopez is a girl. She's no different than me, because I believe in love, or you know, every third woman in our audience or out in the world. You know, there are many women, particularly ones who make billions of dollars like her, who become hardened to love and hardened to opening their hearts to the possibility, but not Jennifer. And to me, that makes her and keeps her likable, at least when it comes to love. She falls like the rest of us. Yeah. So, yeah. I just wish it wasn't with that boy, but whatever. Anyway, if you want more proof that their love is heating up, they were spotted in Tiffany's reportedly shopping for diamond rings. I'm not taking this picture serious at all because a woman who is shopping for the ring would never have sunglasses on in the store. Just my observation. So, I want to shout out Tamar Braxton, friend to the show. You know, well, Tamar's long-awaited single, and I remember she's been trying to make this music since forever. And her new song is called Love and War, and it went #1 on iTunes. And she had a little help getting there from Lady Gaga. You see, well, you know the connection, Lady Gaga and Tamar and Tamar's husband, Vince. Vince is part of her management team, this Lady Gaga. So this is what Gaga says. Okay, she tweeted this. Okay, I never promote artists, but if you want your mind blown, check out Tamar Braxton's Love and War. She's Toni's little sister. There's Toni's sister, and her voice is beyond. Then she goes on to say, myself and Tamar have been the best of friends since her husband Vincent discovered and signed me when I was 20. She is incredible. Well, I gotta tell you, and you know, Gaga does have 31 million Twitter followers, so her tweeting out that she loves Tamar means a whole lot. With friends like that, that's thebomb.com. Tamar's gonna be here Thursday to debut her new song on the Wendy stage. And, you know, I want to wish her big sister Toni a speedy recovery. I heard over the weekend that she was hospitalized with complications from lupus, so get well, Toni. Hey, Toni, you look like you're wrapped like a baked potato in that picture. Look. Or is it me, always thinking about food? Fatso. You're familiar with the actress Megan Fox, yes? Of course. You know, she's known for being one of the sexiest women in Hollywood, and she's stripped down to almost everything every time she does a movie. But, you know, she's since becoming a new mom in October, had a change of heart. She was talking to the UK's Mirror, and she says, it changes your perspective. This is about having her first child. It changes your perspective about being overly sexual in a film when you have a baby. I'm gonna be more cautious about choosing films because I'm already thinking about when he's in school and his friends are going to be showing him my photos with me in a bikini, and he's gonna be horrified. Listen, I remember, you know, when little Kev was first born, I was gonna be Mother Teresa. Oh my God. Listen, I made so many promises to God. I told him I would, this is, you know, while I'm gestating, you know, I had so many miscarriages and I'm on the bed rest and I gained all this weight and, you know, I'm in the house by myself with this thing on my stomach, the contraptions, and everything is life or death the entire time. And I am begging God, I'm like, if you just give me this, you know, a healthy child, if you just give me a child, I will wear flat front khakis. I swear to you, no, I swear. Look, I'm gonna wear flat front khakis. I'll drive a minivan, not the whole time, but a portion of the time. You know, I will never blame him for my angry behavior, all kinds of stuff. You know, I'll wear sensible wigs, the whole bit. Well, I have to tell you something. Me and God had to come to an agreement, honey. Because after like 6 months of new Wendy, I was ready to get back to old Wendy, and I was like, and my son is gonna get over it, and I'm gonna do it with respect, and you know, and then I posed for PETA, and then. And then his friends come up to him at school. They're like, dude, we saw your mom and PETA, high five. You know what my son does? That's my mom. Meghan will get over it like most of us. I think we all start out being saints, and then, you know, pretty soon we're drunk. Kiss it up to God and put it right in their mouths. All right, so look, this Amanda Bynes, we haven't talked about her in a while, but she's back to her bizarre ways, so we decided to give her the Lindsay treatment. It's time for our very first ever Amanda update. Hit it! Okay, so Amanda Bynes has reemerged on Twitter after months of being silent, and this is the picture that she posted on her Twitter. There she is. It's like Amanda in a fur with a turban, with Lady Gaga makeup, with Liz Taylor, just all over the place. Anyway, last week she was spotted alone. First of all, you know, she's been hanging out here in New York a lot. I guess she thought she could melt in with the rest of us crazies. And she was spotted in a nightclub here in New York last week. She was alone, they said, looking sad and empty-eyed. And it's bad when people in the club say that you looked alone and sad and empty-eyed, because I thought that's how everybody in the club looked. Anyway, here's what eyewitnesses say about her club-like behavior. They said Amanda was by herself, just walking around bumping into people. She tapped a girl on the shoulder and asked if she could take a picture of her outfit. The girl recognized her and asked her if she can have a picture in return. But Amanda said that wasn't her name and told her no photos. And she's trying to be on the down low? Crazy. Walking around the club alone, bumping into each other. She must have been in a really bad state. Because, you know, I have to tell you something. You know, if there's one place that you can go and kind of act crazy, whether you're in the club or in the street, it's here in New York. Nobody's paying attention to you. Everybody's got their own situation. So when you're able to be pulled out of the crazy lineup, it's pretty bad. You know, she went on to a drugstore here in New York, and you won't believe what she was doing here, according to the New York Post. Amanda was smoking a suspicious-looking cigarette and had lipstick all over her face, right there in the drugstore. Now, I'm assuming that this suspicious-looking cigarette was not weed, because we all know what that smells like. I'm thinking that she was probably smoking a clove. Do you remember cloves back when you were trying to be cool in college? You'd light your clove, and it would cover the smell of the weed. And the RA would never know what that combination of smells were. And then she's smoking in the drugstore. Unbelievable, and milling around. And Amanda's hit and run court case is set to be heard in court on December 17th in LA. And as usual, we're gonna keep you posted on what happens with that story. Now, I told you, I think maybe a week and a half ago, that here on Hot Topics, that Kimora Lee Simmons and her baby's father, who is not her husband because they were never married, Desmond Hinsu, the actor, have broken off their relationship after 5.5 years. Please don't cry for her. She's got a new man, and it's good. You recognize this guy, Vladimir Klitschko? Okay, well, he's the heavyweight boxing champ, which means he's strong enough to throw her over the shoulders. You know, sometimes that's all a big girl wants, is a man strong enough to be caveman style. Anyway, Vlad is 36, and he's Ukrainian, and he's 6'6". And some of you remember, I know it, that's exactly. Look. And some of you may remember that Vladimir, we talked about here on Hot Topics, dated Nashville star Hayden Panettiere back in 2009. Only, I think he makes a better visual couple with Kimora. Yes, very nice picture. Handsome couple. Good luck to both of you. All right, so keep your claps going, everybody. We've got a great show for you. Music superstar Adam Lambert is here. Adam is hosting VH1 Divas. And he's also gonna help us kick off our holiday gift grab. Also, the Rockettes are here. The Radio City Rockettes are gonna perform. I think I'll jump online with them. But up next, everybody, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out, so hurry back. It's time for everybody's favorite fan out. So let's get started. I love this. Okay. Our first fan out comes from Melissa B, who watches The Wendy Show in Midland, Texas. And Melissa says, how you doing, Wendy? I thought I was daydreaming when I saw Ryan Gosling in my office. I was told he was there to do research for a part in a film he's making with Channing Tatum. Wendy, when I put my arms around his waist, I felt that Ryan is really fit. She says. Don't hug too tight. You know, Melissa, he's still dating Eva Mendes. They're a sexy couple. All right, so our next celebrity fan out comes from Marianne, and Marianne S. watches our show in Detroit, Michigan. Marianne says, hey, Wendy, my husband came running into our trailer to tell me that Eminem was filming a music video next door to us. So I grabbed my 13-year-old son, Sergio, and I got this photo with him and Eminem. Eminem was cool enough to give Sergio an autograph. Well, you know, Eminem is releasing a new album early next year. So our next celebrity fan out comes from Tariq D, who watches our show right here in New York City. Tariq says, how you doing, Wendy? I have a celebrity crush. I read his book and I never miss his show. And last summer I got to meet him on Fire Island. It's Andy Cohen. I got some random cute boy to take this picture of us. Doesn't Andy look sexy? Yes, he looks sexy and trusting. Your hands are up at his throat. All right? Oh, by the way, Andy, I like your sexy new hairdo. I noticed that you're pushing it up in the front. Okay. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Samantha S., who watches our show in San Jose, California. And Samantha says, hey, Wendy, I walked into a restaurant with my mom, and as I looked over my left shoulder, I saw Bruno Mars. After we took this picture, Bruno spent time talking with me, and he was really down to earth. Bruno even went over to my mom and told her that she did a really good job with me. That's because you're a really attractive woman. By the way, congratulations to you, Bruno Mars. You know, his new single, Locked Out of Heaven, is #2 this week on the Billboard Hot 100. Yeah, I like him a lot. Okay, we have one more celebrity fan out, and you're gonna love this one. It is from Dale J., who watches our show in Atlanta, Georgia. And Dale says, hey, Wendy, my boyfriend and I ran into Larry King at the airport in Los Angeles. He was kind enough to take this picture with me, and doesn't it look like Larry is saying, hey, lady, get your boobs off my back? Thank you so much. I love celebrity fan out. If you ever have an encounter with a celebrity and you've got the picture to prove it, please go to wendyshow.com and do share. Coming up next, everybody, music superstar Adam Lambert. Keep it here. We've all watched our first guest as he rose to fame as a finalist on season 8 of American Idol. And then he made history as the first openly gay artist to reach the #1 on the Billboard charts. This Sunday, you can see him as he hosts VH1 Divas. Take a look.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Divas Live, Sunday, December 16th at 9, only on VH1.
Please welcome the fabulous Adam Lambert. Very nice. Hi, Kimmy. Nice to have you here.
Good to see you finally.
You look good. I
We
know.
did it.
I know. We finally made this happen. Nice eyes.
Oh, you too.
Thank you. So, welcome. I'm so glad we're finally getting together
finally
here.
doing this, yeah.
And your eyeliner is just gorgeous. You know, when you know Adam Lambert is coming to this show, you definitely tell your own makeup artist, okay.
More.
More. Adam's here. And I love your look. Keep your feet right where they are because I want to give you some shoe cam.
Oh, there's a shoe cam, right?
Yes. Ooh, and your fabulous nail polish.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm loving it. So,
I like your hair today.
Thank you.
I was looking at it backstage. I love that ombre.
I'm not a straight. I'm a curly, but I like this also.
I like it.
Thank you.
It's looking very fly.
Thank you.
Ooh.
So, are you excited to be hosting Divas?
I'm so excited. The lineup is crazy, and I've been on the phone all week talking with the musical director, figuring out what the songs are going to be, the material. It's going to be a really good show.
Well, what's your job as the host? Are you performing also?
I am. Yes, I am hosting. Yeah.
Which divas are performing this year?
We have Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Sierra, Kelly Rowland, who's awesome. Kelly Clarkson stopping by. Yeah. We have Carrie Hilson, who's awesome as well. It's going to be great. There's going to be a big tribute to Donna Summer and a big tribute to Whitney Houston.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. So, American Idol is about to start season 12.
Yeah.
What do you think about the drama between Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey?
I don't know if I should answer that.
If you haven't, have you tweeted about it?
No,
Oh.
I specifically went, don't touch them. No, don't, lip sealed. I just want it to be about the contestants. And hopefully it's about the contestants.
Yeah. Have you, do you watch Idol anymore?
Yeah, I do, when I can, yeah. Like,
Yes.
I watched it last season. I got into it, like, at the very end.
Yes.
Like, you know, where it's, like, the last 5, 6 people, the good ones.
But, you know, it's interesting because, you know, we're always... By the way, there's one of your huge fans over there. Stand up, young lady.
How are you? Hi.
She's cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you for...
Thank you so much.
Give me a hug. We need a hug. Deep breath. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, well, so nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
And you have cool hair too.
That is really cool hair.
Nice to meet you.
God, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
This
you
is
too.
I'm from the Jersey Shore, and it's for the whole CMB
Aww.
and
Everything good? You good?
It's gonna be.
You dried
okay.
off or you dried off? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Very good. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Sorry.
That's nice.
Aw, so sweet.
Where are you from? Are you from New Jersey?
My mom's from Jersey, so when I get around...
I knew you had a little Jersey
Yeah,
in you.
yeah.
But where were you
I
raised?
grew up in California, in San Diego.
How long have you been out?
Out since I was 18.
18.
Yeah.
You know, I think people thought that it was such a big deal on American Idol, which you were on season 8 and we're in season 12. That was only 4 years ago.
I know.
And it just seems as though the gay movement has changed so much even since then.
It's so different right now. Yeah, it's so different. There's so much more support and visibility. There's, you know, gay storylines going on in sitcoms, on TV.
Yeah.
There's, you know, all of the political movement that we've made, you know, with gay marriage and equality. It's very different. And it happened very fast.
In 4 simple years.
Yeah.
So, I know you've been with the same boy for a little...
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to pressure you, but, you know, but now that it's legal, I'm going to put it on you the way society puts it on us girls. Are you going to get married? Do you want kids?
You know, the way I look at it is, like, I think everybody should have the right to get married if they so choose. Right now, personally, I'm not really thinking about marriage.
Yes. Well, you're 30?
I'm 30. But, you know, it's...
Time.
When I grew up, I didn't ever think that marriage was even something that was going to be part of my reality.
Right.
So now that that's something that's kind of new and it's something that's becoming, you know, accepted, it's a totally different world.
But I like how if you do it, you're not going to just do it just to do it. You're
No,
gonna
not to prove a point.
Yeah,
no.
please, because it's expensive at the end.
It's an expensive point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you've accomplished so many things since coming up runner-up. He didn't even win American Idol. You came up runner-up, but I don't even remember the kid who won with you. Who was that?
Oh, Chris Allen.
Oh, Chris.
Chris is great.
Chris
is great.
I just didn't remember from your season. Do you know what I'm saying? I just didn't remember. It's like...
Well, that's because he's not an attention whore like me. That's...
Well... But you've accomplished so many great things. What has been your coup de grace, the biggest thing?
I mean, there's been a couple things over the past couple years. A Grammy nomination was cool. 2 years ago.
Yes.
That felt very validating. That was 2 years ago. This summer, I toured with Queen.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. We did 3 shows in Eastern Europe, 3 shows in the UK.
Perfect.
They were crazy. It was crazy. I was completely intimidated and honored all at the same time, and I learned a lot.
Yes.
I learned a lot, and Brian May and Roger Taylor are like, they're so great. They're so cool. They're really warm and almost paternal. You know, they were like,
Did
come,
they say
sing
anything,
for us.
Did they say anything about the Freddie Mercury movie? They're going to make
We did talk a little bit about the movie, yeah.
We'll follow that for you here on Hot Topics.
Yeah.
You've just done so many wonderful things, and you're such an interesting person. It's nice to finally have the chance to sit down and talk with you.
Likewise.
And I would love it if you came back one day. You guys, this is Adam, and Adam is going to, we're going to take a break, and he's going to do it. I was wondering where the holiday gift grab was.
Oh, we're grabbing.
Yeah, we're gift grabbing. Right after the commercial break. Don't miss it. Keep it here. Adam Lambert, and Adam is going to help us kick off our annual holiday gift grab. Adam is going to pick a gift from under the Wendy tree, and whatever he picks, everyone in the studio audience is going home with that gift. Yeah. So Adam, go over there and start rattling some boxes. Open them up and see what the audience is going to get.
They're expensive, right? All right.
Unwrap quick, yes.
Happy Hanukkah!
And that too, Happy Hanukkah. What is this? Oh, this is good. Oh, Adam. Oh, okay. This is the Platinum Flex vacuum cleaner from Black & Decker. What I love about this is that it's stylish and it has a 4-foot hose. It's flexible, the hose is.
4-foot hose?
And I knew you were gonna go there. And it's lightweight and great for big messes and small ones too. You can put it in your car and do it, or in your house. It's terrific. Okay, so that's your first gift. Let's do the second gift.
All right, second gift.
That's a good one. Studio audience, you're going home with this one too. Something else from the Black & Decker family. It's the Black & Decker 10-speed blender. Now this is perfect for your holiday cocktails and your smoothies. Okay, so put that there. Studio audience, you got the blender too. Now let's open our final gift.
This is a great party.
Everybody's going home.
Everyone's going off.
Woo! Oh.
Okay.
Oh, another gift from the Black & Decker family.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this is perfect. This is the Black & Decker stainless steel toaster oven. It's perfect for baking, broiling, and toasting. Studio audience, you're all going home with these 3 terrific Black & Decker appliances. Happy holidays. To you watching at home, go to my Facebook page for your chance to win today. And for you, Mr. Adam Lambert, it was so nice chit-chatting with you. And everybody, check Adam out as he hosts VH1 Divas. It airs Sunday night at 9. Keep it here. Ask Wendy is next. Thank you, Adam. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Yvonne. How you doing?
Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, I have 2 children, a 3-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. And my daughter recently has started asking questions about where do babies come from and about our body parts because they're different from her brothers. I know she's 6, but is it too early to start to talk to her about sex?
Well, not sex, you know, but it's not too early to talk about the body parts, you know. The actual sex is the act, you know, save that for another conversation. But the body parts, sure.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna ask where babies come from eventually. This is what we told our son because we don't like to do those stupid lies like they did back in the 60s. We said, Daddy plants a seed in Mommy, and then the seed grows. Well, how does the seed get there? Daddy carefully places it, and that's all. That's all she needs to know for now. And then the body parts. Sure, talk about them.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Yvonne. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Alicia. How you doing?
Hi, Alicia. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. I have a crush for about a year on my neighbor. And we see each other in the laundry room, in the mailbox area all the time, but I don't know what to say. I don't know if he's single, but I want to approach him or I want him to approach me. What can I do that doesn't come off corny?
Okay, brace yourself.
Okay.
If he's been with you and you've been with him for a year and you're too shy to make the move and he hasn't made the move, either he is as shy as you or he's just not into you like that. Excuse me, but straight talk is straight understanding.
It is, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, however, do you feel like this little fellow might be interested in you?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean,
that means no.
I know, probably.
And I'll tell you why. Because when a man is interested in a woman and vice versa, you know it. The only exception to the rule is if the person is painfully shy.
Yeah.
Is he painfully shy?
I do get that. He gets really jittery. So.
Oh, he's a wreck. Why did you say that?
I don't know, because I get jittery too.
Okay, well, one of you's got to get off this whole shy thing.
Okay,
because
I'm gonna work on it.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
My guess is he's not that into you, but what I would do is I would strike up conversation, and it's easy breezy. You hike your behind up on the dryer. you know how when you're sitting with all the machines and everything, you hike up there, you kick your shoes off, you pull out your book or your telephone and you start texting or whatever you're doing. But in other words, easy breezy casual, you know? No makeup no makeup on and that whole bit. Throw your hair in a ponytail and, you know, be casual girl.
Oh, like Drake.
Like who?
Like Drake says.
Oh, yes, like Drake says. Be casual. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
You're very welcome. I'm in the process of writing my 6th book, which happens to be an Ask Wendy advice book. So this is what I do all weekend long. I'm on chapter 7. Go ahead, hit me with one.
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
My name is Shauna, and I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years. No breaks, straight. I want my ring. So, I mean, we've talked about it, and he knows that this is, you know.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay.
And, you know, he has a good excuse. He's going to school. He's been unemployed. He's getting his education so he can support me.
Oh, sure.
Should I keep putting the pressure on so I can have something by Christmas, or should I just hold off and not?
You'd be the worst girlfriend ever. If this conversation ever got out. Pump the brakes on the engagement. You've been together for 9 years. What's another 9 years?
True.
Or at the very least, 9 minutes, 9 weeks, or 9 months, right? Let him continue and get out of school. Also, let him get a job so he can help support your household. Okay? All right. So no ring this year, but maybe next year. Good luck, everybody. Keep it here. Coming up, the Radio City Rockettes are back with a special performance. Don't miss it. Our next guests been delighting New York City audiences for the past 85 years, but they've also performed on the Wendy stage every year since our show got started. This year, it's extra special because they've done a lot of kicking here, but they've never done their legendary high kick. So they're gonna show us that. Please give it up for the world famous Radio City Rockettes. Wait, hold on, Rockette. That was so quick. You're so busy filming them, you forgot to bring me my shoes. How you doing? Hey, Rockette. Hi, girls. Hey, Lindsay. Thank you so much for coming back.
Of course, thank you for inviting us. It's tradition for us to come on your show now every Christmas.
This is the 4th year in a row. We love you guys here. I know. So, tell us about the Christmas Spectacular.
Well, we are celebrating 85 years of the Radio City Rockettes performing right here in New York City.
It's wonderful.
So that's really special for us. We have an extra special costume retrospective, actually.
I heard.
That highlights the decades that we've performed and costumes dating back all the way as early as the 1930s. So it's really neat to get to, see all of our costumes that we've worn all throughout our legacy.
It's 85 years of tradition.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, there's a fabulous article in the New Marie Claire magazine on the Rockettes. I love the article. Before these ladies go, I definitely do want to do my holiday kick step with you.
Of course. All right, so we're gonna do Rockette strut kicks. So we're gonna start in a Rockette bevel.
Okay.
Of course, our knee is cinched like a lady. All right. So we're gonna just do nice and simple strut kicks. So we're gonna step, gonna go through our knee, flick out like you've got water flicking off your toe, step down, and flick again. We're gonna do 10 of those.
Okay.
All together, and then we're gonna drop our hands.
Oh.
And you're gonna step out in the front and do the nice center stage Rockette pose. All right. Right in there, front of your audience.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Come on, Lindsay. Come
So
on,
we're gonna
girls.
do 10 kicks.
Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall in their Radio City Christmas Spectacular now through December 30th. Everyone in our studio audience is going home with a pair of tickets. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Great time today. Tomorrow, everybody, hip-hop superstar Wiz Khalifa is here, and fashion designer Rachel Roy is going to show us the hottest holiday looks. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.